Okay. So hey y'all. I'm probably gonna start doing more videos. Stay tuned. I've just been a little busy. I recently moved from Florida back to the DMV. So I've just been busy with moving and stuff. But I wanted to do this little video because it's been on my mind lately, and it's about discernment. So we are already in a time where discernment and allowing the Holy Spirit to guide you with decision making is very critical and is very vital, especially with decisions you're going to have to make in the near future. And this is the thing. So lately I've been seeing like a lot of people who are like, oh, well, I have a degree in this, or I have a degree in that, and because I have a degree, that's why I'm making this certain decision, or I'm listening to people who have degrees in this, that's based on that decision and stuff like that. This is the thing about the Holy Spirit and discernment. The Holy Spirit is given to us, and it's a guide that was kind of like left with us when Jesus went back into heaven. The Holy Spirit is our guide, right? And when you heed or listen to the Holy Spirit, it can prevent you from making decisions that you don't really know the outcome. So for example, have you ever been in a situation where you're somewhere and you're just chilling and it's like a gut instinct, which is really the Holy Spirit working within you, but people who not in the faith, they'll call it, oh, my gut instinct and stuff like that. But you feel like something is off and you decide to leave only to find out that something happened like right after you left. Or if you didn't heed the Holy Spirit, you was like, I'm just going to ignore that feeling. Something bad happened, whether you're at like a party, whether you're somewhere, or you made a decision where it's like, I feel a little off about it. That is very crucial for you to pay attention to. Me personally, I've had that happen to me multiple times, and every single time that I ignored that gut feeling, the Holy Spirit, something bad has always happened. People can say, oh, you're crazy, whatever, you doing too much, but whatever. Every time I've had that gut feeling, that gut check, and I've went against it, something bad always happens. And when you go through life and you make mistakes and you realize that you're not heeding to the Holy Spirit, you learn real quick, okay, let me stop playing around, because sometimes people ignore that gut feeling and they end up in a car wreck, or they end up, making the decision that they later regret, or doing something that they really could have just avoided. And this is the thing. God is all knowing. He knows the beginning and the end, because he is the beginning and the end. He is the first, the last, the Alpha and the Omega, which it's funny how I'm not about to get into that. I'm gonna do another video, but anywho, so he knows the beginning and the end. We as humans do not know the beginning and the end of something. But he knows everything. So why not allow him to help you through the Holy Spirit? Why not heed to that and listen to it, right? It's kind of like you have two options, right? Door A and door B. You don't know what's behind door A or door B. Door A looks like, oh, it's a good door I can go through. It looks like a nice door, well put together, nice painted door. Door B doesn't look too hot. But so your human logic will be like, okay, I'm going to open door A. What you don't realize is behind door A is, I don't know, y'all, like an animal that could eat you, like a lion or something like that, right? And what behind door B is flowers, roses, open field, like good stuff, right? Since you don't rely on the Holy Spirit, right? You can only allow your human logic to guide you. So you can rely only on yourself, essentially. So you open door A and then you get eaten by an animal, whatever. Heeding to the Holy Spirit is like, okay, door A looks like a good door. Based on my human logic, it looks like an obvious choice to make. But I don't have any peace about that, opening up that door. Like, the Holy Spirit will convict you. So instead of opening door A, you go and open up door B. And it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, on the surface, it didn't look like door B was a good option, but you went, you opened door B and it was a good thing, right? So that's like an example of how the Holy Spirit can convict you, and when you allow it to convict you. And to be honest, I only bring up this topic because, you know, as we know, a lot of people are getting the big V. And a lot of people are relying on other people's knowledge. Now, this video isn't for me to be like, should you get it or should you not get it? If you follow me and you watch my stuff, you already know where I stand in terms of getting that. So I'm not, you know, this video isn't to try to convince you to get it or to not get it. This video is simply saying that you need to allow the Holy Spirit to guide you. If you're one of those people who are like skeptical, like, I don't know about this one, there is a reason for that. Please heed to that. Because there's a lot of people who are making decisions and they're not consulting God. They're not consulting anybody. They're going against their gut feeling only to, I guess, fit in or not look weird or whatever. And I really just don't know what to say. I've made decisions in my life where I've gone against the Holy Spirit, and when I've actually heeded to the Holy Spirit, and trust and believe this, when you go against it, you always regret it. There is no, oh, well, you know, nothing happened. You always regret it. And when you follow the Holy Spirit, there is a peace that surpasses all understanding. And honestly, it's hard to describe that type of peace, because sometimes I'm even just like, wow, like I just have so much peace about this decision. Like, I don't even, it just is what it is. So I just wanted to make that video to encourage somebody out there. This was like completely random. I wasn't even gonna make this video because I'm like a little crazy, but yes, listen to that conviction. That conviction, that gut feeling is the Holy Spirit trying to get your attention, saying, hey, reconsider this, or hey, hold off on making this decision. Because there's a lot of decisions that there is no going back. There isn't a oopsie, I made a mistake. You make a decision and you're gonna have to live with it. And the sad part is, a lot of people out here, oh, well, you know, I gotta live with my decision. They not about that life. When it's time to stand on that decision that you made, when it's time to stand and suffer the consequences or face the consequences, they not gonna be able to stand. So again, don't be that person. Heed the Holy Spirit, and yeah.